This is a British cold climate 24-hour operational ration pack, with its main pouches being freeze-dried, weighing in under 3 pounds, and yet containing over 4,200 calories. This ration's a perfect balance of being lightweight yet calorie dense. So let's check this out. Unlike the standard British operational ration packs, these just are packed in Ziploc bags. Okay, right off the bat, we got freeze-dried porridge with strawberry. And check this out. Got a Mountain House meal. This one's definitely not packed in the US. That's interesting. It's not Oregon freeze-dried. It's European freeze-dried. Then here's the contents sheet. Okay. So we got some freeze-dried chili con carne with rice. Not bad. Some oat digestive biscuits. 50-gram pack. Got this Orifo Cranberry Cereal Bar. Oh, cool. Some plum jam. I've seen these in French RCIRs. And some boiled sweets. This looks like, okay, apple flavored. And some more boiled sweets. Black currant. And cool, tropical beverage powder. A small can of salted peanuts. Hey look, a Bridgeford cinnamon bun, kind of like in First Strike rations. Mariani beef jerky, cool. Some peanut butter. This S1 sports drink. So that's the raspberry Slazenger. White plain bread, shelf stable. It's pretty dense too, 100 grams. And got a fruit and oats snack bar. Cool. Check this out. Milk chocolate beans. And some fruity oaty biscuits. Oh look, something else. And some apple beverage powder. And a hot chocolate flavored drink type orange. And other than that, it looks like we got our accessory bag with, get this, awesome spork. I think this thing's in direct competition with the US MRE spoon in its general practical use. It works. You get 2 packs of this V6 dental gum, and 2 packs of this Thai food tea, 3 of these relatively large alcohol-free antibacterial wipes, 6 water purification tablets, 5 water and windproof matches. You can get 2 different kinds of instant coffee, a 4th wipe, 4 packs of sugar, and 4 packs of creamer. Not bad. So let's first start off with breakfast. Okay, so we're going to be starting the day off right with that freeze-dried porridge with strawberry. And then we'll also be having a cinnamon bun, fruity oaty biscuits, and those milk chocolate beans. Alright, so let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Alright, so I want to first start off with that freeze-dried porridge with strawberries. Get some hot water in there. It's calling for 200 milliliters. Get that desiccant pack out. Not bad. Smells good too. And considering this thing was packed in 2013, you always want to make sure that dried milk's alright. Oh wow, instantly smells like milk and strawberries. Like this very pleasant smell. And I haven't even mixed it up yet. It has a very convenient built-in stand style pouch. Not bad. While this thing's rehydrating, let's get those drinks set up. This coffee here feels like it's hardened up. Like dry mold probably got to it. Let's first check this out though anyway. Yep. Ooh. That one's alright. Alright, so let's look at those milk chocolate beans. Oh wow. Well, they kind of look like M&Ms for starters. Or Smarties, those Canadian M&Ms essentially. There's a lot of them. See, I was expecting something that looked kind of like chocolate covered coffee beans. Well, that's kind of neat. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at that cinnamon bun next. It's a Bridgeford sandwich. So this thing was packed in, North Carolina, Statesville, goes out to the UK, and then comes back here. Smells perfectly good. Look at that. shelf-stable cinnamon bun. This thing's got like this maple syrup filling too. And some Fruity Oaty biscuits. Hey, they maintain their shape too. Oh, they smell great. It's like a nice whole grain fruit, like cranberry or raisin kind of smell to them. Very wholesome. Not bad. Alright, so that main, the freeze-dried porridge with strawberry, this is probably fully hydrated by this point. Wow, look at this. Not bad. Just some like pretty decent, somewhat soupy looking porridge. Let's get this out onto the tray. Nice. Look at that. Alright, so let's first start off with that porridge. Alright. Look at that. Oh wow. That's very mild, creamy, very lightly sweet. It's very pleasant. It tastes like oatmeal, but with just more milk. Oh wow. This is awesome. That strawberry gives it this fantastic little fruity undertone that essentially takes this thing from being what I would consider a somewhat mild and even almost boring porridge and giving it this kind of fruity, sweet way about it that very mild and easy to eat. This is perfect for breakfast. This is truly delicious. Yeah, this is fantastic. Okay, so let's check out that Thai food tea. Alright. Oh wow, that's a really good, standard, mild English breakfast tea. You know, there's nothing exactly special about it except for the fact that it's so exceptionally smooth. Okay, so let's check out this cinnamon bun. Alright, look at that thing. Yeah, this thing is still perfectly moist. That filling is, well, it's not overly sweet, and it's very mild. I mean, its flavor is almost, if anything, kind of underwhelming. Let me see how it is dipping it in here, if that'll do anything for it. Probably not. Well, actually, it kind of did. Okay, so let's check out that Fruity Oaty biscuit. It's a very wholesome, almost no sweetness other than the fruit itself biscuit. A nice whole grain biscuit with a good amount of roughage. Actually, you know, this is going to pair probably absolutely perfect with this coffee or that tea. Oh wow, that coffee. That has a perfect acidity balance. Like coffee instant type 1. Wow. Wait, I think I threw that wrapper away. What was that called? Wow, that is amazing. Well, this kind of detracts from the flavor of this. So let's try out this biscuit with the tea. Yeah, well, that makes a lot more sense. You can dip it in there. Yeah, the biscuits go perfectly with the tea. The coffee, just absolutely perfect by itself. This, wow, I always love finding good military ration coffee. But that right there, that's among the best. Too bad that Nescafe got dry molded. This one here, not bad. Good stuff. So let's check out these weird, unlabeled, essentially what they look like are M&Ms with food coloring that looks maybe kind of more natural, if anything. These have a thicker shell and a lighter milk chocolate than M&Ms. They taste different. These are actually better. The chocolate tastes of higher quality. Wow, that's really cool. Not bad. Well, I gotta say, breakfast was not bad. And with that being said, let's go check out lunch. Okay, so for lunch we're going to be having some salted peanuts, keeping it simple with things like some white plain bread and some peanut butter and plum jam and that beef jerky. Alright, so let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Alright, so I want to first start off with that white plain bread. Let's see how this is looking. It smells kind of weird. It has that yeasty kind of, it's extremely dense. It weighs 100 grams. Alright, so that fruit and oats snack bar, might as well just rip that open real quick. Oh, that has a nice little honey, oat, raisin kind of smell to it. Oh, it's pretty glistening. And it even has a little bit of golden raisin going on there. Not bad. Looking good. Those salted peanuts are just in this little can. Pull that tab. Nice hiss. That's cool. Let's check out those drinks. Okay, and this tropical beverage-based drink mix here. This stuff has a bursting pineapple and papaya and almost a pina colada kind of smell to it. Definitely has some of the most appealing, sweet, fruity, tropical beverage-based drink mix kind of smell to it that I've ever smelled in a ration. Not bad. Okay, so let's check out that Mariani beef jerky. Look at that guy. Looks good, smells good. Has a smoky, has a nice hickory smoked smell to it. Let's first check out that oat digestive biscuit. Oh, okay, so you get several of them. Looking good. So, these things pretty much are like the fruity oaty biscuits, just without the dried fruit. So, let's first check out that bread. Okay, so it's not hollowed out. Pretty much, it just leaves a scenario where you just have to put your peanut butter and jam on the top. It's not like you can fill a hollow center, so to speak. Oh wow, you know that peanut butter is sweet. That's interesting. There's sugar added to that peanut butter, and not just a tiny bit, but a fair amount. That's delicious. Wow, it's like dessert peanut butter. Okay, so let's check out that plum jam. Nice looking consistency. Decent. Maybe I won't forget the gum this time. So, let's throw that on there too. Okay, so what I first want to do is check out this tropical drink. It just smells so decadent, like pineapple. Oh wow, that's a fantastic flavor. It's not overly sweet. It's a nice natural fruit flavor. Like it's as if they add literal pineapple juice powder to that beverage base mix. It tastes so natural. Let's try out a piece of jerky real quick. It has a really nice tender texture. Now, I've had biltong in these British rations before, but I've never had this specific brand. This is like more standard, but it's still really good. It's tender, flavorful. It tastes relatively natural. Not bad. Decent. Try out some more of that. Okay, so I want to check out that granola bar. It's very chewy. Oh wow, that has a light coconut. Very chewy. Oh, it's moist. I can taste the golden raisins. It's lightly sweet and pretty much just relying on the fruit for its sweetness. That's very good. Not bad. Decent granola bar. Okay, so let's check out that peanut butter on that bread. Wow. Well, that's an achievement. They've managed to make peanut butter and bread not exceptionally dry in a ration. I can bite into that and not feel like I have to go straight for a drink. And the light sweetness of that peanut butter is very creamy, very good quality. Yeah, that's decent. And you know, this bread, it tastes pretty normal. That plum jam, oh wow, I gotta get in there. But velvety, sweet plum jam. The stuff, the texture is almost like applesauce, but not grainy. That jam is delicious. The consistency just makes me want to go back for more. So I want to try out this oat digestive biscuit with some of that Thai food tea. Oh yeah, you dunk that. That's the way to go. Yeah, these are just like thinner, less airy versions of those digestive biscuits you can buy at the grocery store. It's just a very wholesome, probably high in fiber. Yeah, it's a very filling biscuit. Gotta say, that with the plum jam would have worked as well, but no big deal, because the plum jam on that weird shelf-stable bread, gotta say, that worked out too. Let's check out those peanuts. And they're just good standard roasted, lightly salted peanuts. Nothing special. They're not rancid. That's a plus. Wash it down with some of that tropical beverage. This stuff's decent. Oh wait, let's check out that gum. Oh wow. That's a intense spearmint flavor. It's about as good as it gets. Brushing your teeth without actually brushing them when it comes down to dental health out in the field. Not bad. Well, gotta say, Had to spit that gum out because I wanted to have some more of this tea. Okay, so I'm going to be finishing up the rest of this lunch. Gotta say, I think my favorite part would have to be the peanut butter and plum jam, and then this fruity granola bar. Okay, so let's check out dinner. Alright, so for dinner, I saved that freeze-dried chili con carne with rice. Also got that rice pudding with strawberries. Alright, so let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Alright, so I want to first start off with that freeze-dried chili con carne with rice. Get some hot water in there. Looking pretty good. And a lot of times with these chili with bean style mains, the beans don't always fully hydrate properly, but we'll see. And always added more water as needed too. Kind of hard to take the water out if you add too much once you get it in. We'll set that to the side. And while we're at it, I wouldn't mind adding hot water to the rice pudding. I honestly feel that that would most likely hydrate the best, considering, yeah, that there's actual rice in there. Yeah, this is definitely going to need some hot water. Those dried strawberries look awesome. Okay, and set that over there. And while we're at it with that hot water, let's give that hot chocolate a look. This has an interesting kind of natural orange smell. Very interesting. Alright, well, that hot chocolate. Oh, wow, that's very pleasant. You know, it kind of tastes like a chocolate orange. Has anyone had one of those before? Just imagine like a really nice, creamy, quality hot chocolate, but then with this orange oil essence added to it. Now that apple drink just smells like apple cider. Let's check out that Slazenger. This has a rich raspberry smell to it. Oh wow, it smells a lot like that raspberry fruit soup from that ration Cold Weather. Wow, cool. Just tasting a little bit of that raspberry Slazenger off the spoon. I'm going for this right away. That's like the most intense, delicious raspberry Kool-Aid. It's a very sweet, very pleasant raspberry flavor. Okay, so let's check out that apple drink real quick too. That would have been good hot. It's very delicious and tangy and sweet cold apple drink. Really tastes like an apple cider. Wow, just very good, very natural. These blackcurrant boiled sweets, we're gonna be checking these out. And also, I forgot the apple boiled sweets, so we'll be giving them a look as well. Okay, so, and then also that Porridge brand cereal bar, Cranberry. A little shine to it. This has a very sweet, natural cranberry smell. Wow, that smells like a very good, high quality granola bar. Looking good. Let's check out that chili con carne with rice. Oh wow, this smells fantastic. Look at this. I wonder how well those beans rehydrated. Oh wow, looking good. Not bad. You know, this has a delicious home-cooked meal kind of smell about it. That smells fantastic. Gotta get a bite of this before I tray out that rice pudding with strawberries. This chili con carne with rice, that is delicious, but it needs, for me, a little bit of spice, and this ration is lacking hot sauce, but seriously, for a broad spectrum palate, that is delicious. It's mild. The beans actually rehydrate properly, which is kind of a rarity because, yeah, a lot of times in these older LRPs, at least I heard, yeah, beans never really rehydrated all that well. But these ones did. Well, let's check out this rice pudding with strawberries. That's looking decent. Looks a lot like that strawberry porridge that we had for breakfast. That looks pretty good. Look at that. Oh wow. This is definitely a lot sweeter. Definitely a dessert. Absolutely a dessert. Wow, that is some amazing rice pudding. This is delicious. It's sweeter than the breakfast porridge. Creamier. Definitely a dessert opposed to, you know, a breakfast item with maybe a little more actual sustenance value. But I must say, this is incredible. Perfect. And the strawberries have their own distinct undertone that really is that signature, enjoyable, mild fruit flavor. Okay, so I'm going to be going back over to that chili con carne. You know, there's pieces of tomato in there that rehydrated perfectly. It really looks, smells, and tastes like a home-cooked meal. You know, there is a little bit of spice, but not much. It almost tastes like, I think there's a little green pepper in there. Pretty sure. Wow, you know, this is the most comforting main course meal that I've had since that reindeer casserole. The beans rehydrated properly. I mean, that's kind of a blessing. Not bad. Well, let's check out that Slazenger drink again. This thing, it's like dessert in a cup. It says add 500 milliliters of water, and I probably did 350. And I gotta recommend to anybody out there that gets one of these or any British ration with one of those Slazenger drinks, especially raspberry, don't add 500 milliliters of water. Do like 200 or 300 milliliters. It'll taste amazing. You'll be thanking yourself after you do it. Check out that apple drink. It even has some like spices at the top. You see that? It's like apple cider. You know, this right here, that's kind of an interesting delicacy. And some awesome hot chocolate. Gotta say. We'll even out the boiled sweets and gum. But I can't forget this. These Beyond the Beaten Track alcohol-free antibacterial wipes are by far the nicest out of any military ration when it comes down to moist towelettes. I mean, look at this. It's a cloth. It's a fabric cloth. It's strong. It's 2 of these will actually clean you at some reasonable rate. And then this thing came with 4 of them. You could literally wipe down all your utensils and clean pretty much your whole body. Pretty much short of having a bar of soap. Almost forgot about this Orifo Cranberry Cereal Bar. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, the cranberries, it's a prevalent cranberry flavor, but it's not tangy. It's sweet, like craisins. Light honey. This one's a tiny bit stale, but overlooking that factor, I can give you the flavor profile of it having a nice, soft, chewy, honey, sweet cranberry. Absolute minimum on the tanginess. I mean, that cranberry in conjunction with this raspberry, there are just so many good fruit flavor profiles in this ration. And you got this. It tastes like apple cider, but mixed perfectly and tasted delicious being cold. I gotta say, British rations, they're some of the best. They never hold back on quality. And this boiled sweet apple. Let's check this out. Oh wow. You know what? I'm gonna drink this with it. Gotta say, that apple flavor, it's all natural. It's a little bit tangy, kind of has a little bit of a Granny Smith apple flavor to it. Let's check out that black currant. Black currant's like a cross between grape and cherry. It's the only way I can describe it. Almost like maybe grape, cherry, and a little bit of blueberry. Oh wow. You know, yeah, British rations, they know how to treat their guys right. I like how this main course isn't too large of a portion. 100 grams, it's just right, not too large. That is awesome. Can't forget that peppermint gum. Actually remembered this time. Oh wow, that's intense. Yeah, it's decent. Very strong peppermint flavor. Can definitely tell it would clean your teeth. Does exactly what it's designed to do. Well, other than these matches and water purification tablets, there's really not much else to this ration. But I'm gonna say, this British cold climate operational ration pack was top notch. I gotta thank Black Dog Bob and Housel for hooking me up with this ration. Thanks so much, guys. This thing was truly amazing. Definitely a rare treat. Anyway, this is Steve 1989 off MRE Info. Hope you liked the video, and I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.